Okay. Okay. How are you?
I'm good. Also, I would recommend you like recording on your phone as well, because
Yeah.
sometimes it up to me where it claimed it was recorded and it didn't record anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
just like leave
you.
your phone in voiceover or something. Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah. So, okay. These are questions. So how did you get into like photography?
I got in. Well, I've always been into like arts and stuff, and I wanted to do film. And I was after I finished sixth form, I kind of just went into like theatre first because I did like A level theatre. So I tried to explore theatre a bit, but I faced a lot of like prejudice there. So I thought I'd explore other things as well. So I tried film and then I just kind of tried photography on a whim because I had friends who wanted to do modeling. So they needed someone to take pictures of them. So I just helped them. And yeah, I slowly then kind of fell in love with it myself. So that's how I then decided, I'm going to pick up a camera and give it a go. And yeah, I did.
That's amazing. What is your so in terms of your style, I've looked at
Mm-hmm.
your work and it's amazing. Like you said, it's film. Like there's a lot of like film based, like it has a film type of vibe. Like what other styles like would you like to try out?
Wait, what do you mean film style?
From sorry, sorry. Like some of your work looks very much like it's real, like it's very like it feels like you're in like I don't know how to explain it, but
Oh,
when
I
I look
get
at
you.
your work,
I,
yeah, it
yeah,
feels
thank
like really real and
you.
it feels like I'm actually there. Like I have like that type of feel. That's the type of feel that I get from your
Yeah,
work.
yeah, for sure.
Like, would you say that is like your all end,
Mhm.
or would you like try out like different styles?
Styles.
Pardon?
Hello. So basically, would I try like different styles as
Yeah,
well? I feel like my this is just basically what my style has evolved to currently. But like
yeah,
as a an artist, your style's always like changing and evolving. So I feel like right now this is where I'm at, where my images are very like emphasis on like the faces, emphasis on creating like intense images that really make you like that catch your eye, if that makes sense,
yeah,
and to very people focused and the people in the image and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's my style currently. So yeah, but I'm always open to see how it will evolve with time, and it always does. You're always like changing for sure. So yeah.
yeah. Let me look for the other questions. So, sorry about this. Actually looking for my so is this full time? Are you doing photography full time?
Yeah, I've
How's
been
that?
in for so obviously I've been doing photography in total for like for 3 years now.
Oh,
I I did it. I started like actually going for clients last year, and then this year is my first year doing full-time freelancing. So yeah, and it's been going quite good. It's just about like keeping the momentum and yeah, just on in a journey, to be honest.
and how many hours a week do you work like roughly?
Um, it depends. So, for example, like in a busy month for a photographer would look like could look like, let's say, 7 or 8 shoots, and then editing takes a lot of time. Not a
Mm.
lot, not for me, to be honest, because I don't do like severe retouching and stuff. But editing then can take like a day or two, and then could take a day, and then the client's going back and forth with the client could take a few days. So it's kind of chaotic. There's no such thing as a fixed schedule
Yeah,
for photographer. Um, yeah, so you have like about two to yeah, well, for me this year, I would say I would have about like 3 to 7 shoots every month, and then everything
oh
else is
wow,
finalizing with the client, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
that's amazing. In terms of when people reach out to you, do they reach out to you to do your style, or have you had like other shoots where you've had to do like a certain style that
Mm-hmm.
you're out of your comfort zone or anything?
Yeah. The thing is, with photography, for a fact, you're being reached out for your style. There's nothing else more. Like, if anything, it can be a bit too much because it's like they want you to replicate your image, and it's
Oh,
like
okay.
they could have a different context, and it's like I can't replicate these colors that I've shot in a studio. I can't replicate it on the outside. So
Yeah.
you those troubles. But as a photographer, when a brand comes to you, it is honestly specifically for your style. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, because
So you
I the way I
yeah, so
sorry.
you as a photographer, you'd want to create the work that you want someone, basically you would want to create work that you want to shoot as well. So for
Yeah,
example, in people's faces, black women, I want to shoot more black women because those are the clients that I will attract. You get what I mean? So you
yeah,
can't be something that you don't enjoy, because then you're gonna have to do on a commercial basis, which can be very draining, and you want to at least enjoy it. So
yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing. Like I found you through TikTok actually, and with your exhibition, and I really wanted to attend, and I was like, oh my gosh. But at the time, I was like in Birmingham. I'm at uni, so but
Mm-hmm.
that's where I saw your work, and it was honestly amazing. Um, what are like the expectations of your job role?
What do you mean by expectations?
Like in fact, you're working freelance, so I don't think that would like probably apply.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
like in a how long do you think your editing, I don't know how to phrase it. How would
Mm-hmm.
editing look like? Like you said there would be in a month there would be like 7 shoots at most. So like
Yeah, yeah.
how long
So
does it take you to edit
yeah, so in
each
basically,
seven
like
shoot?
with the whole process is the client comes, you go over their treatment, you do the shoot, and then with me, I'm a very fast editor, and I'm really doing the worst thing for other photographers, because usually editing is actually meant to takes up to 2 weeks. So after a shoot, you as a photographer are not entitled to giving the client any images.
Yeah,
But because I get bored quite easily, I tend to give clients their edited images between the next 48 hours.
oh,
And then,
okay.
yeah, and then they give me the review, and then I finalize it in a short space of time, because the way I work is I tend to, I feel like I'll lose the vision if I leave it for too long.
Yeah,
Uh, so that is what my schedule looks like. But my schedule is not the actual normal schedule as you'd expect with other photographers. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But I guess that's what makes you unique, and everyone's work is different anyway. Like you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
say all photographers are going to be the same. But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing. Um, what else? I think so. You were talking about how you did like theatre. Was it theatre? Did you say?
Yeah, yeah, I tried
Yeah.
to get into
So what did you didn't did you study to go into your field of position? Like how did it?
into
Pardon?
did I study to do photography?
Yeah. Like did you? That was the question, but I know that you didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I've always just been doing, like, I've always had like a big interest in art. So for example, like at GCSEs, I
Yeah.
tried to do studies, and then A levels, I just did theatre because I just enjoy the arts. But
Yeah.
then after A level, I just kind of left school and I didn't actually go uni. So and then I did a bit of production, like internship in
Wow.
theatre. said, but theatre was quite like male dominated, and it was very like difficult to really break into it. But me, because I was very open, I just wanted to do something creative. To be very honest with you, that's
Mm,
how I feel like staying open minded is was good, because that's how I ended up like landing in photography. So
yeah.
I'm just in visual arts. So yeah, I just found
Wow,
another work. So yeah.
that's amazing. And in terms of like events, how do you find events that are going on?
Events in what way? Like events for me to go to?
Creative, yeah, creative events.
Yeah, like there's loads of creative pages that you can find like Guap is like a page on Instagram, like it's a
Yeah, I
online.
love that page.
Yeah, they put out a lot of events. You can type it on TikTok. Like there's literally, not gonna lie, there's loads of like networking events if
And
that's what you're about.
yeah,
There's always something. I don't go to them a lot, I wouldn't even lie, but there's always something to go to. So yeah.
amazing. I think that's about it.
Okay.
Anything? Yeah, I think that's about it. But I did want
Amazing.
to ask a little bit about you, but you've basically covered it more or less. But for me, like what I want to do is I want to go into art direction. So
Mm-hmm.
um, my journey of art, well, I'm studying fashion branding communication. So that's
Mm-hmm.
marketing, videography,
Mm-hmm.
um, journalism,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, not so,
Room for that for sure. Yeah.
pardon?
I said, yeah, that's sick. It's good to have those kind of
Yeah,
skills. So yeah.
yeah. The way I started, so I'm younger than you, obviously. I started in college, no, actually, secondary school. I studied the two courses that I really enjoyed was art and design and media studies. Um, and then obviously as Black parents, they'll just be like, go to college as well. So I went to college. I studied art and design, and then like I really at the beginning of it all, I was like a bit like because the course because at the beginning they were teaching us like the basics, like the color theory and everything. But later on, I realized that actually that was like that was a big that's a big part in what I do now because like color theory is massive in all creative
Yeah.
aspects, like especially photography, and that's why now I've got that love for photography. But yeah, so I was at the beginning it was like the basics and things like that, and I was a bit like, why am I in this course? Then it got closer to the end, so finishing, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Um, and I really had enjoyed like the lectures that we had because we had lectures in college as well, and they were very broad. You
Mm-hmm.
would have all people from different across all the creative courses in that one lecture, and one day they would have like a lecture about acting, or one day it will be media, one day it will be arts or something like that. But it was very insightful. It was something that I really enjoyed. And then um, from that, yeah, from that, I was like, they were always teaching us about like media studies, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I really miss it. Then later on, when like I said, when it got to choosing my course, I was like, okay, let's just go into fashion. I felt led to go towards fashion by God. So I went into fashion and I was kind of like, isn't fashion like only like creating clothes kind of thing? And then I was like, then I realized like there's other courses. So the course that I went into, my second year is in a different uni. So my first year was in a different uni entirely. It was basically the same course. So it's fashion branding. No, it's fashion communication. And it was a lot of photography. So that's where I learned how to do photography basically. Um, yeah, but that's basically my journey. Like, I want to get more into film now and art direction. The reason for changing unis was so I can go to this uni that can teach me about art direction and yeah, I just wanna I really enjoy like you said, like learning a bit of everything and keeping like doors open and just being able to just learn from everything and anything. At the moment, I'm
Yeah.
trying to set up like a production team, just a little like networking team of
Hmm.
people that I can like connect with because I know that I've watched. I don't know if you've heard of Power magazine.
No, I haven't.
No, they're small. They're not really small. To me, they're like big anyway. But uh, in 2021, so last year when I was in college, just finishing college, a magazine reached out to me for because at the time, like I said, I was trying to build up my portfolio to go into uni. Um, but I was playing around with everything. I was draping and things like that. And they reached out to me to create a piece of clothing. It's not nice. It's not the best. Like if you see it, it's not the best, but it was an experience. But yeah, I've met a lot of people from there, and I think that's how I like built the connections I have because it's about who you know, isn't
Hmm.
it? So I built those connections with them, and then yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
But that's literally just my journey and things like that. But I really do love your work. It really does inspire me, especially like how you're saying your work is very different. Like the editing process is not even it's it's obviously different from other people, but it's not even for like it makes me think, okay, I don't have to be like everyone else kind of thing when it comes to
Yeah.
editing because me as well, I edit really quickly, but I know what I want. And before I was thinking, oh, I have to do this whole process and things like that. But like listening to
Yeah.
you can really, yeah,
Yeah.
but
For
yeah,
sure. Yeah, and I feel like the best thing that you can do is build a team, like having a team to create your ideas where you
yeah,
can a skill so you can create quality work because the main thing that I've noticed that these brands love, or let's say these people in the industry love, and what makes them notice you is your ability to create something on a high scale, if that
yeah,
makes sense. So it
yeah,
doesn't mean that you spent so much money to produce a vision, but the
yeah,
fact that it looks like you've put effort, they like because
yeah,
everything to do film and photography is so tedious, like it's ridiculously tedious, and it gets more and more tedious the higher up you get.
mm,
So they want to know that you're able to create something that looks like it's taking time, and it's like you it's always great to start with the whole outdoor shooting in the park. That's the best
yeah,
place to start, push it, like. But even let's say you've done like a shoot, but you've actually got a makeup artist whose makeup is quite who does artsy makeup on it. You then
mm,
put like a stylist who can style that stuff really well, or use real pieces that they've made, and then you've then brought in like an art director who brings this kind of cool chair. So all those kind of features coming in
yeah,
together to increase the scale of what you're creating. And
yeah,
on that's like what starts to get people's eyes like, oh wow, there's really a lot of effort in this. Like, do you get what I mean?
yeah,
But starting from the scratch, which is as and this is even just a part. This is not even a studio shoot, a part that you can use for free. And you've found people on certain apps like the Dots app. You should definitely,
yeah,
I'm definitely get that app. Just stuff like that is really
yeah,
what really can quote help you break into the industry. And really, yeah, it's a time thing and a patience thing. And
yeah.
and honestly, I feel like, how old are you again?
I'm 19.
19. That's insane. I feel like
Mm,
your age, honestly, there's so much communities right now that are really ready to like let you guys in. Like, I feel like the work has been done for the younger people, which is very cool when you think about it. So you
yeah,
should definitely have to go up to intern with them. They're always open and eager.
yeah.
um yeah,
I actually
so
have this year. Yeah, I definitely will go and email them. I interviewed Karis the other day.
yeah. Oh, sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed her yesterday. So she said the same. And I'm doing a year's intern, but I just need to figure out who.
Hmm.
So I'll just be applying to as many as I can, but I'll definitely.
What is your I lost your thing because I was trying to send you someone that you can email in Guap.
Oh,
What's
thank
your
you.
thing again? It's
Um,
production, innit?
Shantisha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
the yeah, that one.
1 second, let me just. I just messaged you someone in Guap. Definitely, shoot her an email
Yeah,
if she put her email out there. Definitely shoot her an email saying that you would love to intern with Guap for like 4 weeks or something.
yeah.
What you're into, and she would definitely put you on something 110%.
Oh,
And I also there's another. I would say go up first. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and just let me know what they say or what she says.
Oh,
And
okay.
but don't tell her. Don't say I let you know. Just say that someone sent you her contact, said that you met
Yeah,
with her.
okay.
But yeah, yeah. So you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna there's certain communities who have finally fucking done the work on people on our behalf, that the effort that I've put in, you won't have to put that in. All the tedious, who do I speak to? No, they found a way. Certain communities have now found a way to open the doors. Basically, some certain communities have now opened the door so that people like us walk in a lot faster, and
no,
it's not nepotism, people up there and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just sharing some of, and this people as well. Send them an email, take more photos, definitely shoot them an email, and then
thank you
him.
so much. Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
this
then
man.
you can,
Yeah,
Derek or Daffy, definitely send him an email. I've just sent you his page. Um, honestly, the opportunities is abundance. Is you're gonna be fine. That's what I have to
yeah.
say.
Thank you so much. Honestly, it means a lot.
Cool, no problem. Cool. But yeah, good luck with your work and stuff. And yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in this interview as well.
oh, no problem. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good evening.
you.
And anything or anything, you might, don't hesitate to contact me and stuff. So
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely,
amazing. Cool.
definitely. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.